Welcome to What's in the Box. Many shoppers have asked me, so tell me, Steve, what's in the box? What do I get when I receive my Angel Eye camera kit? Well, I thought I'd make this short video and show you exactly what you get and how it comes to you. Here's the box it comes in. Open it up. First thing you'll see is the manual. It's all in English. Yes, what I did was I put together a comprehensive manual just for mystery shoppers to tell you how to operate the camera. All English, all well explained. It even has a section here, the very back page I want to show you. It even has a section at the back for camera positioning and how to purchase a camera shirt, covert button shirt from Kathy Hart. So if you're interested in that, all the information is there, or of course you can make your own. But the nice thing, like I said, it's an all-English manual. All right, moving along. The next thing you'll see in here is important instructions on what to do when you get your camera. I've basically left nothing out and tried to make it as simple as possible for shoppers to understand. So once you remove the covering, once again, like I say, there's some important instructions here that you can read over. This is what it looks like. So let's take a look first at the DVR. All right, DVR, it has a rubbery coating on it, so if it should drop, it may have a bounce to it rather than a crack, which is really nice. There's a slot on top here for your SD card. And also next to that, as you can see, there is a, there we go, how's that? Look better? There we go. That is a power button that powers it on. You then have on the side all of your various jacks, your AV in for your camera, and your AV out that if you want to go to another device like your TV set to playback. The other one, the mini, what I call the mini HDMI port, that is to charge your camera. And this is the switch here that turns your preview screen on and off. That's right, if you're familiar with the LawMate, you don't have that feature. You have to go into the actual settings and tell it how long to leave the screen on before you go do the shop. Well, you can do that with this as well, but we've also put on a nice little feature here which will automatically give you control over when you want to turn it on and off. Okay. Moving right along, on the front of it, you will see various buttons. And by the way, all of this is explained to you within the manual. And if you take the training course, which is given to you, you will also get all this information again. But basically, you have your record button on top. You have two arrow key buttons down here, which you'll use when you need to use the menu. And to get to that menu, you use the ESC key, and that gets you into menu mode. So let's move on, and we'll come back to the DVR momentarily, and I'll go over some information with you on the various menu items real quick. But that's not exactly what this video is for. It's more to show you of what's in the box. So there you go. While we're on the DVR, one other thing to show you. Slide off this, it will come off, and you will see that is where the battery pack goes. It's got a little plastic tab on it. You can pull it off, and you can put the battery pack back in, just like so. And if you notice the way it goes in, it's got the connectors here, and the ones that are right here inside and you just push it in, snap it in, back down, real easy. Put this back on, push the click, done like dinner. Okay, moving right along. The other thing you get in the kids, obviously, is you get a set of buttons. The most common button, I would have to say, is this one right here. That button right there. That's probably the most common button. Second most common will be that, and I've never seen anybody use the larger button. Most people use a nice shirt, and that has that size button there. But that's the most common button that I use anyway. All right. Next thing that's really cool that comes with it is a remote. This is a key fob remote. If you slide it down, you'll see there's a button. This button is for start and stop on your DVR. Personally, it's really cool, but you know what? I've never used it. I'm old school. I don't have a problem taking my DVR and turning it on and then just putting it in my pocket and putting it in record mode, and I'm good to go. Why? Because when the editors get it, they're going to edit out whatever portion of the video they don't want anyway. So, there you go. Your choice. Now, we come to the best part, which is the camera. Okay. Look familiar? If you're a LawMate user, you'll look at this and go, hey, that looks familiar. But you know what looks even more familiar? Is when you put it together with your microphone and the plug. It looks identical. It was made that way to make sure it will look identical to the LawMate and function like a LawMate, which it does. If you've watched any other of my videos, you would have seen the quality of the product. Now you'll notice on the front, just like a LawMate, it has a screw lens. This is the lens. Okay, this is the housing. This is the lens. The lens screws into the housing. And the button will screw onto the lens. And let me show you. Snap off the button from the little holder. Put it on like so. You want to make sure that it's level. You may have to apply a little bit of pressure. These are really tight when you first put them on. Very tight. Okay, and there you go. It's on. All right, once it's on, you're good to go. You don't got to play with it. It's set to go. Okay, it's good to go. And your camera plugs directly into your DVR, which is at your AV in. Okay, in. Done. What else you get in the box is you're going to get, if you act now during our bonus promotion time, we're going to throw in a SD card and I'm not going to bother unpackaging it, but it's an extra battery. Okay, so to charge your unit, let me unplug this for a second. It's real easy. It comes with a USB. And all you have to do is plug it into the USB port, or to the HDMI port, sorry. Take your USB and plug it into your charger the way you would a telephone. And if you don't have one of these, you don't want to use this one, there's no need to. You can plug this into any similar device like you charge your telephone. It charges the same way. Should also mention that if you're charging in your car, just plug this directly into the USB port of your car or however you charge your telephone. It will charge the same way. Okay. You get a couple of other thingy goodies in here. You get a earbuds, doing playback in your car of the video, you could use these to hear what you've recorded, the need. Interesting, you get some additional buttons. Okay, so these buttons are not screw-on buttons. These buttons are to match the buttons of the lens cover. Okay, so if you happen to have a shirt you like and you don't have the right buttons on and you want them all to match, you could start becoming a seamstress and sew all new buttons on. All right, what else do you get? You get, this is for video out. This is to go to a television that has composite plugs on the back of it. I think the problem we have today is not too many TVs have composite plugs on the back. So this is pretty much old school, and I doubt you'll ever use it. And of course, I've also left the original instructions in here that are Chinese written over to English. Okay, and that's everything that comes in the box. Let's talk about the menu. Push the power button on. Alrighty, if you get this message, it means your SD card isn't in, and the no signal means that you don't have a camera attached. I am going to press the escape button to get to the menu. There we go. This is what will come on. You want to look at the bottom and go to the one that looks like the cogwheel. And to do that, you will press, there we go, the arrow key until you get over. At the very bottom, you'll press OK, and you'll get a list of different functions. If you go to your manual, it will tell you what each and every function does. When you get it, you'll have the English menu. It'll all be set on its defaults and ready to go. The only thing you need to do would be to set the time and date. Need any additional information? Please contact me. I'm Steve at Shoppers Video Center, and I'd like to thank everybody for watching. And remember, our Angel Eye DVR and the new Cybot camera has been approved by most MSCs. Thanks for watching, and once again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks again. Bye-bye.